Hello friends, I'm back at home. Been home for a few days in Cleethorpes, but I'm not staying long because Tuesday now, so I've been home for a few days. But tomorrow I'm getting the train to Maria's house and then we're going to Greece and we're going to go stay with her grandparents in Crete. So I'll actually be uploading this video from Crete. Better take you on a tour of my house. So this is my room. It's very fancy. It's not really my room, it's the front room of the house. I'm sleeping on a sofa there. But look how big and fancy it is. And there's Clara. Hello Clara. This big long corridor. Dark and narrow. The dining room with the piano. It's also fancy. Got a right menagerie in this house. There's a miniature schnauzer somewhere. That's not her, but she looks a bit like that. But I'm not quite sure where Macy's gone. We do have, however, Dave. Say hello, Dave. Reggie, the conure. So what have I been up to? Well, on the 1st of July, Gilmore Girl came to UK Netflix. I'm rewatching that, and that's all I've done. I've spent the last 4 days just rewatching episodes of Gilmore Girls I've already seen. A word of advice, friends. In my quest to read pretentious literature and be a pretentious literature reading kind of person, I read Kafka's Metamorphosis before bed last night. It's good. But then I had this dream where I wasn't transformed into a giant vermin or anything like that, but I'd just be sitting and chilling with, you know, people I cared about, and then they'd look up at me and just scream like the guy in the Edvard Munch painting, and the sound of this like ear-piercing scream would just fill my ears. So maybe read it in the daytime. I didn't want to get too hot in Greece, so I've had a haircut. I now have approximately half as much hair. I prefer this sort of length anyway. That hair bear bunch thing I've got going on, that's purely accidental. I'm leaving in about an hour and a half to get the train to Maria's house and we'll be reunited. We've got to prepare to go to Greece. We just played Catan and Maria didn't win, so this happened. Me? Why would I mess up the board after I won?
Because you just don't understand that's how stupid you are, so you don't win.
Maria gets so competitive and petty.
I could have won, I'm just saying.
But you didn't though, did you?
Well, I did win.
Hello friends. I've been at Maria's house a couple of days now, but I've left the vlogging of all that to her. But she's uploaded her vlog now. So we're currently packing for Greece, because we've got to set off at 4 o'clock in the morning to get to our flight. I've been just ill the last couple of days. I've just had migraines. I've got one right now. I'm kind of recovering, but I still can't really stand up without just feeling really dizzy. So I'm very much hoping that that goes away soon. I really don't want to get one of those on the plane. Maria's having fun sorting out her makeup for the holiday, aren't you?
Yeah.
What's your holiday makeup look going to be?
I don't know, summery colours.
Maria's chosen her holiday makeup. She's packing light.
It's not that much.
4:01 AM. Maria and I are up and out of bed and dressed. All our things in rucksacks and suitcases, and we're ready to get into the car and head for the airport. I'm feeling a little bit dead right now. The road is deserted because we're the only people lacking the requisite common sense to realise that this is a time when human beings are meant to be in bed. But the sun is rising and that's quite pretty. We're on the plane! Very excited.
Decided to get, you know, used to Greece, to have some cuppa noodles and pay €3.50 for them on the plane.
Oh, but look how tasty they look.
Oh.
All these boats, there's so many of them, and they've got the wakes behind them as if they're going really fast, but they look so still from up here. I wish you were here, but I don't, so I won't.
We couldn't find our own bags, we didn't recognise them.
I mean, I did, but Maria made me doubt
they're
myself.
George's parents' bags, so I didn't know, and I got George to like follow the luggage thing around all the way
until no one else had
it.
claimed it. But it's not a very big luggage thing, so it's
then
fine.
It turns out I had my name on as well, so...
That would have helped. Greece is lovely so far, but to be fair, all I've seen is the airport.
View.
Yeah, this is it. But I'm impressed by this, so you know, I'm setting low standards for myself. It's good. The urinals in Greece are weird. At some point I might sneak into a urinal and take a picture, but that might be strange. I don't know if that's a thing that, that a person can do. But they're weird. They're like space urinals. I've made a friend.
Cute.
This is our view. That's the sea over there. And then round here we've got misty mountains in the distance. It's all just really, really pretty. And then this is our room. It's like a hotel, but it's not. It's like, this is where Maria's grandparents live. The sea is so blue and loud, and the waves are so big. And flip-flops, friends, are a conspiracy. I cannot walk in flip-flops. I don't have the technique, I don't know what it is. So that's my trip to Greece. I'm still lying here by the pool in the dark. The cicadas are chirping, the stars are coming out. It's beautiful, isn't it, Maria?
Yeah.
But it's not as beautiful as you. Even though it's 10 o'clock at night, it's still just so warm and nice. We went to church this morning, the English church in Greece. And that was lovely. I'm not a church-going kind of person, but it was really nice. We went for a nice meal at a restaurant owned by a guy called Graham, who's delightfully brusque. Yeah. But mostly we've just been relaxing. I've been lying by the pool, reading a book, drinking cider. So hoping that I've made you all sufficiently jealous. Good night, friends.